Hi, this is Proic Sam. Welcome to this Living and Working Abroad webinar. I hope you're enjoying your week and the release from lockdown. We've got three separate presentations we're going to do today on the webinar. So hopefully we can move forward and look at what transitions are coming for expats during the rest of this year with Brexit, Corona and Residency. All of them are related and interrelated, but all of them are real every year factors for expats. First of all, with Brexit, what is the situation there? So in June, we had the UK government confirming that they're not going to apply for any extension from the EU. So the trade negotiations in full switch on mode. So from next week, in the middle of July, the EU Commission team on trade are coming to the UK to continue the negotiations. The German government have said prior to that, the Germans are the president of the European Union, so Angela Merkel and the German influence will be very, very strong in this last 6 months running up to the end of the transition period, end of November. And they've said it is distinctly possible that there will be no trade agreement with the UK by the end of the year. Now that's negotiation, that's more hardball talk, it's more of what we saw in 2019 and 18 with Brexit. But for many expats, the situation is already set out and the path is clear. What we do know is that if there is a trade agreement, then things will continue on in a slightly different way. And if there's not, then expat business and individuals will be treated as non-EU citizens. So EU expats coming to the UK will be treated under UK immigration rules, and UK expats going to the EU will be treated as non-EU residents. And there'll be a bit of compromise all the way round. But for individual expats, the residency rules are already set out. So the UK left the EU on the 31st of January 2020, but there is a transition period, so nothing's changed apart from Corona, the world falling down, going into a 1930s style depression. But apart from that, nothing's changed, and we're going towards the end of Brexit and the transition. Any UK expat that is registered as a resident in the EU country legally before the end of December 2020 will be allowed potentially to live and work there for the rest of their lives as a permanent resident. And it's the same for EU expats in the UK, that they can live and work in the UK for the rest of their lives with their family. Some transitions and some other finer points to come about. One big issue that we don't know about is healthcare, for example. So the S1 scheme transfers healthcare between jurisdictions. The UK will carry on with their version of the European Health Agreement, but they have to make a new agreement with the EU, and they have to make new agreements with individual EU countries. So that's the big thing that individual UK expats are looking for in the next 6 months. But what will probably happen is there'll be a temporary trade deal which will then be refined in the coming years and maybe settled in 10. But it won't be a big to-do, and it won't affect the individual residency of individual expats living and working abroad. If you want to know more about your situation, or if you want to relocate to the EU, to Cyprus, Portugal or Spain, France or Germany, Netherlands or Greece before the end of the year, and you want some advice, or relocate to the UK, contact us at our website proicpartnership.com for all the news about living and working abroad, or follow our Living and Working Abroad blog at proicpartnership.com to find out more insight and knowledge about what your rights are during the Brexit transition period. So join us again in a few minutes, and we'll come live and we'll talk a bit more about coronavirus changes that are going to affect us during the transition period in the next few months. I'll speak to you again then.